General Hospital spoilers reveal that Holly is under immense pressure from Sidwell, who is determined to track her down and reclaim the diamonds she stole. Sidwell is not only after his property, but also seeking revenge for Holly's betrayal and manipulation. His relentless pursuit has drawn closer, leaving Holly with few choices other than to consider escape. However, escaping is no easy task, as even those she turns to for help, like Sonny, impose strict conditions, forcing her to accept unfavorable deals. Holly finds herself torn between confronting Sidwell with the risks of staying in Port Charles or fleeing and risking everything to preserve her life. The diamonds have led her into a treacherous situation, and now Holly knows that every move must be calculated to avoid falling into Sidwell's trap and losing everything. Meanwhile, Robert and Sonny are increasingly aware of unusual signs from Sasha, which leads them to suspect that Holly's presence and reckless actions are creating danger for those around her. Sasha, with her fragile emotional state, seems to be entangled in the web of trouble created by Holly and the stolen diamonds. As tensions rise, Sonny decides that Holly cannot leave Port Charles until she takes responsibility and addresses the problems she has caused. To protect Sasha and prevent potential disaster for others, Sonny demands that Holly confront the consequences of her mistakes. Matters become even more complicated when Jack Brennan, an ambitious opportunist, sees a chance to take advantage of the diamonds Holly possesses. Brennan, once connected with Sidwell, understands the immense value of these diamonds. Seeing Holly cornered and pressured by Sidwell's pursuit, Brennan seizes this moment as the perfect time to act. He quietly begins to devise a plan to steal the diamonds for himself, shadowing Holly and waiting for her to let her guard down. This creates a new layer of danger, as Holly faces not only Sidwell's and Sonny's pressure, but also the lurking predator in Brennan. Each step could lead to unexpected consequences, as both Sidwell and Brennan set their sights on her prize. In the midst of these overlapping schemes, Sonny knows that to protect the community of Port Charles, he cannot let Holly evade her responsibilities. With growing conflicts and danger approaching from all sides, Sonny is resolute in keeping Holly around to address the aftermath before it spirals out of control. This dangerous diamond saga is not only a battle for assets, but a survival test for everyone involved, as each player must fight to survive the dangerous, cunning web surrounding them. Sonny realizes that to stop Sidwell and avoid the catastrophic consequences for Port Charles, he needs a tightly woven plan. Sidwell is a significant threat not only to Holly, but also to many others entangled in the tale of the stolen diamonds. To maintain control over the situation, Sonny decides to use Holly as a crucial pawn to neutralize Sidwell before he can act ruthlessly. Sonny presents Holly with an offer she can't refuse. She must cooperate to lure Sidwell into a trap, leading him to believe she is willing to negotiate and hand over the diamonds at a favorable price. While Sidwell is drawn into Holly's false plan, Sonny can seize the opportunity to strike decisively, weakening Sidwell and dismantling his network. Holly knows that this plan places her directly in harm's way and forces her to confront her fear of Sidwell's vengeance. However, she realizes this is the only way to protect herself and those around her. With no other options, Holly agrees, understanding that any misstep could come at a high cost. Sonny's plan is a risky game requiring Holly's finesse and composure, and he makes it clear that this mission is not only a chance to safeguard herself, but also to atone for her past actions. With every step meticulously planned, Sonny and Holly both dive into a high-stakes game where the smallest mistake could lead to unprecedented chaos and danger. If Sonny truly pushes Holly to act against Sidwell, danger will surround her at every turn, making the threat of death ever more imminent. Holly knows this mission could be her last fight for survival, forcing her to weigh each step carefully, aware of Sidwell's ruthless thirst for revenge. As Holly embarks on this treacherous mission, Sasha and Robert remain unaware of the risk of losing their dear friend. Sasha, deeply attached to Holly, senses her friend's peril and grows increasingly worried. Meanwhile, Robert, who shares a complex, close history with Holly, feels the impending loss hovering over them as she faces grave danger. Both Sasha and Robert feel a heavy sadness at the thought of losing Holly, someone who has shown courage and resilience in their lives countless times. As the story unfolds, if Holly's death truly comes to pass, Sasha and Robert will be left to face the profound grief. Every action Holly takes feels as if her remaining time is slipping away, and each day heightens their fear of losing her forever. Holly's death would not only be a tragic event, but also a shocking blow, leaving Sasha and Robert drowning in regret and deep-seated sorrow, forced to accept the painful truth that Holly sacrificed everything to protect them and Port Charles.